This extremely difficult game is Dark Souls. It's a game where you just keep dying. You and your friends will be working together and each playing as one of 4 special characters. Your goal is to journey into this castle and defeat the main boss. At the start of the game, you'll all come to life at the bonfire, each one having their own starting items and weapons. Once everybody's ready, you'll then form a party and enter this castle. Every time you enter a room, enemies will come to life and block your path. You and your friends will then work together to take down the enemies and collect their souls. Once the room is clear, you'll then move on to the next room and keep progressing until you reach the final room. When fighting the boss, you'll have to work together to maneuver, block, dodge, and even time your attacks perfectly. The amazing part about this is that every boss fights differently, each one having a deck that changes their behavior and playstyle. Now, if you manage to beat the boss, you'll collect his soul and move on to the next castle. And if you're lucky, you might even find some legendary loot. But if even one person in your party dies, you'll all reset back to the bonfire and everything will come back to life. You'll also lose one of your attempts. If the bonfire ever runs out of attempts, then you'll lose the game and have to start again from the first castle. Now, dying and resetting isn't the worst thing ever, because every time you return to the bonfire, you'll be able to use the souls you've collected to upgrade your character and purchase new weapons from the blacksmith. The best part about this game is that it has a campaign and you can play it by yourself. There's also a ton of expansions that add more characters and bosses. Dark Souls is a hard game to play with your friends and family. Just be careful who you put in your party, or it might be your soul that gets collected.